Peekaboo. It's March, and March is all about spring is coming, the wind is blowing, we're going to make a kite this month. It's St. Patrick's Day, we talked about that one time, and we're going to do our 5 senses this week. It's tasting and seeing and touching and smelling and hearing. So my first book today is about 5 senses. There it is, my 5 senses. And you probably remember we might have done this in school last year, but you know what, you're older now, and now there's so much more that you can remember and do and see. We'll kind of take a little quiz and see all the things you can do with your I can see, I hear, I taste, I smell, I touch. So these are things that we can talk about when we see each other. I can see with my eyes. It's got really big eyes. I can hear with my ears. Oops. These pages are so tight. I smell. I can smell with my nose. Yum, yum. I taste. I can taste with my tongue. I can touch. I touch with my hands. That looks so soft. I do all this with my 5 senses. I see the sun or a frog or my baby sister. I use my sense of sight. I am seeing. He's not touching that frog, I don't think so. When I hear a drum or a fire engine or a bird, I use my sense of hearing. I'm hearing. When I smell soap or a pine tree or cookies just out of the oven, I use my sense of smell. I am smelling. When I drink milk and eat my food, I use my sense of taste. I am tasting. Eating spaghetti, yummy. When I touch a kitten or a balloon or water, I use my sense of touch. I'm touching. Splash. Sometimes I use all my senses at once. Sometimes I use only one. I often play a game with myself. I guess how many senses I'm using at that time. When I look at the moon, I use only one sense. I am seeing with my eyes. Oh, when I laugh and play with my puppy, I use 4 senses. I see, I hear, I smell, and I touch. And that dog is licking him. That's so funny. When I bounce a ball, I use 3 senses. I see, I hear, and I touch. You can hear it go bouncy bounce. Sometimes I use more than one sense and less of another, but each sense is very important to me because it makes me aware. To be aware is to see all there is to see, and to hear all there is to hear, and to smell all there is to smell, and taste all there is to taste, and touch all there is to touch. Wherever I go and whatever I do, every minute of the day, my senses are working. They make me aware. So he's smelling the rose and tasting the apple and holding the bear and reading the book. Oh, and he's hearing the dog bark. He's using all his 5 senses. Well, that's a really nice book for senses. I have another book I'm going to show you about things inside your body. So this is the boy's head, and inside is your skull and your brain. And I'll show you one page here, but I think when we meet, I'll show you more. It's a flip book, so it's showing the boy's head, and there's the brain. So there's some fun pages in here. And then we're going to do a guessing game, and it's all about the 5 senses: seeing and touching and smelling and tasting and hearing. And it takes place on an island near Florida, or off the coast of Florida. So it's like a guessing game, and you have to kind of guess, what is that? And what sense would you use? And the answer is, it's a lollipop, and you use your sense of taste to taste it. So we'll play that guessing game when I see you. I'll show you some other worksheets in another video. See you later. Bye.